Welcome, survivors! Today we have a very special presentation from GameZombie.tv. In our vast searches for games in the waste, we managed to find a collection of zombie games from the past 21 years. One of the first zombie-based games was Zombie. A first-person arcade adventure, it draws inspiration from Dawn of the Dead, the player controlling 4 protagonists exploring a zombie-filled shopping mall. It was Ubisoft's first publication released from the Amstrad when the company was established in 1986. It was later released on the ZX Spectrum, Amstrad CPC, Commodore 64, and Amiga platforms. Following 7 years later, Zombies Ate My Neighbors on the Super NES and Genesis is oftentimes rated as one of the greatest games ever made. The player chooses between 2 teenage characters, Zeke and Julie, both of whom can be controlled in multiplayer mode. They navigate suburban neighborhoods, shopping malls, pyramids, and plenty of other areas, destroying a variety of horror movie monsters including vampires, werewolves, huge demonic babies, and the game's flagship, zombies. The player starts out with the standard default weapon, a water gun. Other more powerful weapons can be collected throughout the game, each with different effects on different enemies. The game is very well designed, and if you can snag yourself a copy, I highly recommend it. In March of 1996, another classic was born with the release of Resident Evil on the original PlayStation. This game set the bar for atmospheric creation on consoles and is one of the pioneers of the survival horror genre. The original game opens when Alpha Team Stars is forced to seek refuge from ravenous dogs within a nearby mansion, believed to be abandoned. However, all is not as it seems, and Alpha Team soon finds out that this mansion hides a few secrets. In 2005, Stubbs the Zombie was released. This game took a more humorous angle and allowed you to play as a zombie for a change. The primary goal is therefore to kill and eat the brains of humans. Yuck, 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 yuck. Eating brains gives back a certain amount of lost health to the players as well as converting humans into zombies, causing them to fight alongside the player. Just a year later, in 2006, Dead Rising was released for the Xbox 360. The game focuses on the exploits of Frank West, a photojournalist who is intent on breaking the story on why the fictional town of Willamette, Colorado has been sealed off by the National Guard. Frank is taken to Willamette by helicopter, as the roads leading to the town have been blockaded and the town itself quarantined. Control and save issues aside, Dead Rising is a great game and may be easier to come by than others. It has a great atmosphere and it feels awesome to smash a zombie's face in with a sledgehammer. And that wraps up our look back at some of the great zombie games of the past 21 years. Stay tuned, stay alive, and remember, we bring it to you first, because everyone else is dead.